Wow, for that kind of applause, I really regret just bringing my B jokes, not my A game today. Hope everybody's doing well. Also kind of wishing the piano guy was up here, because I'm about to sort of just lower the mood, go to a dark place for a minute. I went to the doctor on Monday, and I've sort of been having to do this sort of to cope with it, but he called me on Friday, and I tested positive for Caucasian. I'm really glad you guys are being supportive about that and not treating this like a joke, because Caucasian is a serious problem in America. Thankfully, we caught it early. It tends to just flare up when I'm dancing and when I try and rap with rap songs. But the doctor did warn me that I will have first world problems from now on. And he also said to be careful because it can progress and advance to worse stages, like where I only listen to country music and where I identify with Rand Paul or Ted Cruz. But he said to be careful of having full-blown Caucasian where you're super racist and super sexist, like, you know, Rush Limbaugh, or the Kardashians, which is the only reason I can understand why the three Kardashian sisters' first names begin with the letter K. Here's an interesting question. Because I've been looking at getting a tattoo, and I heard that if you want to get an idea of what you want, you should think about it for a year. And if you still want to do that, you can go ahead and get it, because you know you're really dedicated, that it's something really important to you. Does this same mentality apply to suicidal tendencies? Now, I know some of you may be annoyed, but I have suicidal friends, and they didn't say anything about that joke until it was too late. So, anybody, I know some people are graduating. Anybody got a job right now? Woo! I went into the real world. I graduated in December. I got a job in January, so I was really lucky about that. Now, after 4 months, I'm really contemplating the benefits of homelessness because I really, really am not happy at my job. Sorry, that's my Caucasian flaring up. I'll work on that. But no, seriously, I work at I won't say the name of the company, but my job is really simple. I make smoothies, and people pay me to make smoothies. Here are the two things that I don't understand about my job, though. Number one, how making smoothies is relevant to my degree in German and international affairs. And two, the biggest difficulty with my job is putting up with customers. Because customers as a species are the worst humans you will ever deal with in your entire life. Anyone else, like a server specifically, or a bartender, barista, you probably all understand that there is no amount of God, alcohol, or pornography that will put your faith back in humanity after dealing with customers. Just today, I was working really hard shift. We had people just coming in again and again and again. And they're asking stupid questions, or they're being impolite, or they're just not tipping, which is really the most aggravating thing. But you can't just tell a customer to fuck off, because then you lose your job. But you have to give them the customer service smile, the one that you have to basically inject Botox in your face, but your eyes are screaming in pain. You know, so I was working today, and like there's one time I was just so close, I had to bite my tongue, because I was actually about to say, here's your smoothie, have a good day. I wish you died when the Twin Towers collapsed. Yeah, and the bad thing was that I want to say that to 9 out of every 11th customer that day, so... Anybody golf fan at all? Woo! Okay, one person. That's the group that I was thinking. I went to the Masters a couple weeks ago because my girlfriend wanted to take me there to show it to me. Which, taking me to a golf tournament is like taking a little child or me to church. I had to dress up in clothes I didn't want. People were yelling at me to be quiet. I didn't understand what was going on, and I didn't want to go to either. But like I said, I know absolutely nothing about golf or the Masters or what the big deal was, but I really did learn a lot about everything there over the course of that week. And I recorded some of the facts about golf and the Masters just in general, and I thought they were really interesting, so I thought I'd share them with you guys. The first one is Tiger Woods is in fact not made of wood. I was kind of surprised by that. He walked by me, I'm like, oh, hey, that's new. There are also no golf riots, which I think is a huge missed opportunity and a huge disappointment. Because, I mean, you got the 9-iron, you could go to town so much more in a golf riot. Another thing that I learned is that at the Augusta Nationals, there is no miniature golf course. Again, huge missed opportunity there, guys. You really aren't thinking right. Another thing that I learned is that, because I've only seen golf on television, when you're actually watching a golf game live, the sound effect of the golf ball being hit by the golf club is actually a sound effect added to enhance the television viewership. The couple of other things that I learned, whenever the announcers, whenever they're speaking on television, they have to speak quietly because there's a live tiger right next to them. And the last two really big things I learned is that the Masters is the only place white people feel comfortable accusing other white people of theft. And that joke got me to learn that if you make jokes at the Masters at the expense of white people, you're banned for life. Thanks, you guys have been great. I've been Eric. See ya.